very unusual, very handsome dog he was.
Oh.
I
had German Shepherd. I had a German Shepherd.
I do love him. So he was just pure white and gold.
He was really beautiful. But the one I want next is going to take me years to save up for. I want Pomusky. It's Pomeranian and an Husky. And it's an Husky that's about this big. Yeah.
They've got well, this is part of Poochie What's It, because you'd learn about all these lovely mixes of breeds that I've never heard of.
And then and I was telling Maggie about it the other day, and her son said, well, you want to have a Corgsation. And it's a Corgi mixed with an Alsatian, and it's the size and shape of a Corgi with all the Alsatian looks. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Nuts.
It's like a German Shepherd that's just tiny. Miniature. Yeah, it'd be ideal for me because Sable were always too big for me. Always too big for me. Used to run me wild. Yeah, he were really big, so we just get a little bit of red in for the tongue. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it. And you can blend with baby oil or blending solution. So this is a blending solution that I've got. And let's pop it on there. You don't want too much. You remember like they do Pergamano?
Yes, with lovely
it blends.
Yeah.
Blends beautifully.
Oh, wow. This pencil's gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
It smooths out all the pencil lines, doesn't it?
It does. I like the blending part of it. And then I'm just going to clean that and then get a little bit more. You would normally have a tissue there. So this is going to put all your oranges and your yellows together. Can you see how they're blending together beautifully?
Yeah. You've got about 4 minutes, Karen.
About 4 minutes.
When are you with us again?
Oh, the 4th of March.
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah, next week, 4th of March. I've got iCraft on the 4th of March.
Lovely.
So I'm just doing the black bits before I clean it off.
I think I'm in. I'll see you.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yes.
That'd be great. Is he at home with the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where Scott is, but the other fella's at home with the kids.
That's it, Scott. Brain's going. Love that. Thank you. You knew that I'd had a brain freeze then, didn't you? You knew I'd got a brain freeze.
I regularly have that, though, don't you worry.
It's a sign of getting old, I'm sure.
Well, it comes to us all.
I said something the other day to our Jacob, and he says, oh, you do sound like me nan. I says, I'm getting old a bit. And he stood there and he never said a word. And I looked at him and he said, no comment. I says, that's worse than actually saying you're getting old. So we can stick this together. And what we're going to do is we've got a bit of black. So have I got some glue and some tape? I have to keep it in my bag because if I don't, I'll lose it.
Okay.
My brain doesn't know where I've put it.
It's in a bag.
Keep it in my bag. I always know that it's going to be there. So I'm using Hochanda glue in one of John next door's. Now you can see this piece of black is so very, very fine. It's so very small onto there. It's not like, it doesn't like fit, and I bet you're thinking, crikey, that don't fit. However, it'll show when I've popped this on, because I wanted white on white.
I see.
I've made it much, much smaller. And then this part, let's just tear this. And I've got one I've done earlier, which much better with cleaner hands. When I'm at home crafting, you know, it's like I'm like this all the time. So, but I don't do it on TV because it's like. Or you could put a pinwheel in there. You could put a brad in there.
Yes.
And have it go through a brad.
That'd be lovely.
So this is the one that I did when I'd got time. And then coloured round it and finished it off. And then this is the one that I've just done with pencils.
Gorgeous, Karen, gorgeous. Ah, lovely.
Thank you very
Gorgeous.
much.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you next Thursday as well. Don't forget to check out your baskets. The dog's there, $14.99 that Karen's using. Lots of you have got them in your baskets to check out. Yeah, don't want you to miss out on them. You've got 12 stamps there, 518271. And we're coming to the conclusion now at the end of this hour with our Hollyhocks stamp there. You have got a saving of £3 there. The Hollyhocks there. Impression Obsession, $9.99, 274 424. So that hot happy hour deal will run out at 8 o'clock, yes, 6 minutes time. So well done on your background music. Don't forget our lovely marshmallow mice will be dispatched on the 6th of March. Still got the availability there, but they did sell out. And our other mice are Get Well, our cookie sprinkles there. Beautiful, lots of the lovely mices there that we always associate with beautiful stamp endos. And we've got the boats, and we've got our painted lady, a Peony Miracle, a Cup of Love, and all the other all the bullet points and all the other beautiful stamps. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you
so
very
much.
It's been a pleasure. Lovely to see you again, Fiona.
Lovely to be with you. Thank you for indulging me with the music stamp.
You're very welcome.
It was
Thank
lovely,
you
though,
very
wasn't
much.
It was gorgeous, wasn't it?
It is gorgeous. Yeah, it is gorgeous.
We'll see Karen on Thursday then. And we don't want you to go anywhere because, yes, we are going to indulge once more in those exquisite Liberty fabrics with the lovely Alex and our Susie. So don't go anywhere. Yes, a whole hour of beautiful fabrics now, and then we are going to have a happy hour, so you can grab all those fantastic deals with the Jelly Bean Crafts, and then we will repeat the Liberty Fabrics One Day Special.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Exciting news! For the 5th year in a row, Hochanda has been awarded the top accolade of Platinum Trusted Service Award from Feefo. These awards recognise businesses that deliver exceptional experiences as rated by you, our customers. And we're honoured to have been selected. The Trusted Service Award means you can shop with confidence, based on the reviews from over 60,000 Hochanda customer experiences. Thank you for your independent reviews. It means a lot to us.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door and Crafts 2. I've been with Hochanda since the very beginning, and I've been crafting a lot longer than that. My crafting journey's taken me through all different types of crafting, from stamping and die cutting to colouring and inking, and loads of different things. I've been working with Crafts 2 now for over 3 years, and they produce the John Next Door brand, distribute it and make sure that everything is perfect in that. This allows me to work with the fantastic Crafts 2 tools and products, as well as some of their other amazing brands such as 2J Stamps, Press Cut and the Craft Artist range of glues and consumables and inks. I really find that this partnership is extremely strong and helps me bring out the best of my products and all the other products within the Crafts 2 stable and the ones that I design. So don't miss the John Next Door and Crafts 2 shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Charmaine from Dolly Dimples, and I've been crafting since I was a little girl, and I have a massive passion for anything crafty related. Dolly Dimples is a fictional character in Dolly Dimples Town. There's whimsical characters, fantasy characters, mythical characters. There's so much going on, so much happening in Dolly Town, and it's a fun place to be in. Our products are all hand-drawn. That makes them quite unique because you've got that quirkiness about them. We have decoupage, backing papers, we have templates for 3D objects, stencils in the mix, we have dies and lots of other things coming to you soon. Make sure you tune in for the Dolly Dimple shows on Hochanda and have some fun.
Kay Fassett is a distinguished artist, designer and author who has used his background in knitwear design to create an expanding range of bold and beautiful fabric prints for the patchwork market. Join me on Hochanda, where I will be bringing you a wide selection of beautiful fabrics at fantastic prices.
Ah, yes, it is time for your one-day special. We have 8 beautiful options for you, and it's all about Liberty fabrics. And when we say Liberty, we mean quality, we mean luxury, and we mean pieces of history, inspired through history. That is what you are seeing here. We have ditzy prints, we have bold colours, we have soft shades, and we have, as I said, 8 fabulous options for you to choose from. Each option contains 5 beautiful half meters of fabric. Quite honestly, I do not know how you're going to choose. Now, with your one-day special options, you're also going to be getting a lovely set of 5 patterns designed by the lovely Susie herself. Hello, Susie.
Hello.
It's nice to see you again.
Yes, and you.
Oh,
Yes.
these fabrics are just divine, aren't they?
Very gorgeous, aren't they?
They are so nice. And what's lovely is each has a story to tell, wouldn't you say?
They do, yes. Each has got a particular point in the Liberty archive,
Yes.
Liberty history, and in fact world history as well. It tells a different era in time, and we can all relate to what it tells the story of as well, whether it be the garden, a stately home, an orchard.
Yes.
There's always something we can draw on.
Excellent. And as I said, along with these beautiful fabrics, which we're going to go through in a lot more detail in a moment, you're going to get a lovely set of 5 patterns. And I think you're going to be making one of these patterns through each of the one-day special hours, aren't you?
Yes, we did the cushion in the first hour.
Should we have a little look?
Yes, so I finished it off. Here we go.
Beautiful. So do catch up on Rewind there at 6 o'clock. So this one was the orchard orange option, was it?
It was, yes. So this is all your orchard fabrics, that warm, sort of autumnally tones that we put together.
Marvellous. In fact, speaking of that, we've called it sort of the Marvellous Melody Collection, all of
Yes.
these, but we're going to break it down now into your fabulous groups of 5 half inches. Now, the first set is the Mamie. And then looking at this then, we were just chatting, weren't we,
Yes.
Susie, about how this is called the Newland Large, but it's actually a little tiny dipsy print.
It is an absolutely minute print, which is fantastic if you're going to use it for borders or for English paper piecing,
Yes.
or anything small detail. You know, if you've got a piece that requires a 1-inch square,
Yeah.
that's the print to go to.
Excellent. And then we're moving on to our Ricardo.
Yes, so here you've got featured things like irises, primroses, but in those muted pastel shades,
Yes.
the lilacs and the warm pinks.
And then moving on, we have got our beautiful leaf trail. Now, but we can see, can't we, how well these all tone as a set?
Yes, so that blue that's in the leaf trail, both the 2 shades of blue that are in it, you see featured throughout that collection, which means that they marry really well. So you know, if you pick up any of those fabrics in that collection, you can put them together to your quilt design, your cushion design.
Yep.
You can edge things with them. Just use them however you want and save all your scraps, because I've got some scrap busting projects.
Excellent. And this set we have actually called Mamie, and this is Mamie fabric herself.
It is indeed Mamie, yes. Mamie features in quite a few of the collections. This obviously was Mamie's first appearance, but it has that iconic fuchsia and primrose and anemone flower in it, with space between, so you actually see the flowers. But that also means that it's fantastic for covering buttons, doing fussy cutting for your English paper piecing. So that print is a really lovely print. Looks beautiful in little dresses.
Oh, how adorable for little girls.
Yeah, I've used it actually for the doll. I don't know if the camera can pick up on the doll at the background. I've used it for the collar on the doll's dress.
Yeah. Oh, we can just
and the pocket and the butterfly headband as well.
That's adorable. And then last but not least, in this first option, this is the Emily silhouette. Now, there's something I always love about sort of that, the white with the blue. It just really stands out, really pops.
I think it's very clean and very English.
Yes.
It's quintessentially English, isn't it? It's that afternoon tea, lazy summer. It's beautifully clean, but again, you can fussy cut those flowers if you want to and use them. It's a really useful print, that one.
And am I right in saying, because we were just chatting before we went to air, that this collection is one of the oldest?
It is, yes. It's one of the first collections that Liberty released, with a nod back to the 1900s when Arthur Liberty first started.
Yeah, and
is Liberty store.
And is that the inspiration behind it?
Yes, I think a lot of it has come from those old English gardens of the 1900s.
Yeah.
Where you had that sort of, almost as if they'd got a handful of seeds and scattered it on the ground. You know,
Love
it's
that.
just beautiful.
And of course, just to point out, I'm sure you know at home, it's all 100% cotton. It's beautiful fabrics.
It is. It's a slightly heavier weight than the Liberty Tana lawn.
Okay.
So it's more designed for your home decor projects, your quilting projects, patchwork, English paper piecing. It's just got a little heavier body to it so that it holds its weight and sits crisp with its pressing.
Good stuff. Now for the Mamie set of 5 half metres, we are approaching quarter of the stock gone after just one live hour, and you know, we've got a deep stock here. Moving along then, we've got our Cottage Lane in the blue. So shall we talk through these fabrics again? Now this, I like this, it's a little bit more bold, this one, and yet it's still a smaller print, but I think because of the powerfulness of the blue, I think that's awesome. So this one is your little vine.
It is, and it's not really that little, is it?
No, that's it.
And as you said, the deep blue behind it really makes the corals and the lighter blue and that rosy pink pop from the print.
Yeah.
Again, really good if you want to fussy cut, but it would work as a really good border without detracting too much from your quilt top if you wanted it to.
Yeah.
Because it's got that little bit of detail, so the nod to what's going on.
Lovely. And then next we've got the Country Path. I just like the way it weaves. I really like this one.
Well, I mean, it looks like a classic Brickworth path.
Doesn't it?
It's just absolutely beautiful, but it could equally be a woven basket. So if you're thinking of Easter projects or Mother's Day projects, you could make little baskets out using the Country Path. And that would look like a woven design. I think that's a beautiful one.
Absolutely stunning. Then the next one, we've got Cottage Lane. That's, again, it sort of weaves in and out. And there's a lot of detail in this, like you've got the animals and it's just beautiful.
It is really lovely with the thatched cottage. And that tree shape, the 2 tree shapes that you see featured, or 3 actually, you see those popping up throughout the historical collections. You'll notice as we go down the counter that those iconic tree shapes appear, and you've got your deers in there, you've got your little garden fence. It's just again, quintessentially English, but fantastic for fussy cutting. Which I did for the pincushion earlier.
Amazing.
So it's a great print to use, yeah.
And are we talking about sort of where is it Arthur lived?
Yes, yeah. So he lived. Well, he had his country retreat.
Oh, how very posh. Yes, very nice.
Well, in those days they were, weren't they? Not that we aren't now, but we don't tend to have country retreats.
No, I don't.
Do we? So he used to go back to Buckinghamshire, which is in the era he was around, so the late 1800s. There was that sort of thatch cottage, open areas with big open tree landscapes and wild deer and all that sort of things. And that's really what it's a nod to.
Now, still in this collection, this set of 5, we've got the Daisy Shadow in blue and in cream, but we wanted to point out, didn't we, that these are not the same as the Wiltshire Shadow.
No, so these are a definite daisy design.
Okay.
So if you look at the print in detail, you'll see there's definitely flowers in this, whereas Wiltshire Shadow is more your berries and leaves.
Lovely.
So totally different style and design.
Excellent. Next then we've got our Pheasant Forest in the blue. So we're starting off with literally the Pheasant Forest, and you can see, when you look closely, you can see the pheasants, can't you?
Absolutely, you can. And they pop out all over the place. Some of them are in the trees, they're hiding, they're at different angles, different colourways.
Yeah.
So it's, I think, a really fun print, but you see that iconic classic tree shape that we've just seen in Country Lane as well come through in here, but you've got it married in a totally different way.
Lovely. Then we've got our garden gate. That one again, I just love this design, the style to this one. That's beautiful.
Yeah, with the oak leaves, the stylised strawberries. It's, yeah, beautiful. And that you can just imagine the ironwork of the gate, can't you?
You can. Then we've got our Poem Blossom. I could see a blouse in this.
Yes, it would be really good for a blouse. It would also be great for your English paper piecing, fussy cutting each of those, or putting those on tops of buttons if you wanted it to.
Then next we've got our Wild Cherry. Again, I love the blues. When you think cherries, yes, of course you can get the deep cherries, but you don't think blue, but I like that.
Yes, I like the fact that it's a different take on it all. But you've also got your blackberries in there as well. So this is a real hedgerows nod, isn't it? I love this one.
Lovely. And then we've got the fruit silhouette. And so for this range, is there like a little bit of inspiration for this?
Again, it's the English it's the traditional English orchards and the harvests of the hedgerows, really. So you've got your blackberries, your strawberries, your acorns that in the early 1900s, that's what people used to go out and forage. It's not like now where we pop down to a supermarket and get our pre-packed version.
Indeed. Next then we've got the orchard in the green and the orange. Now this I'm really attracted to. Such a beautiful, beautiful green. It's wonderful. So this is your gated shadow. I can see again the theme then of the gates.
Exactly. So if this is a nod to the one we've just seen before, but obviously in just 2 tones of green.
Yeah.
But you can still see those iconic oak leaf shapes and the acorns and the little strawberry motifs coming through.
Now this next one is called Kimberly and Sarah. Do you know why?
I don't know why, actually. I haven't been able to find out, but I shall endeavour to do so. If I can find out before the next shows, that would be brilliant. But yeah, again, I love this. And unusually, it's got a sort of deep plum purple in with it as well.
Yeah.
Just to lift it that little bit more, which gives you another option for colour matching.
Yes. Beautiful. Then we move on to our Wisley Grove. So this one is, now for me, I would like a maxi dress in this.
Oh, would you?
Yes.
Right, okay. I would just like a border in my garden to look like this in the summer.
There you go. That's beautiful. And then we've got the peach bloom. Just look at those colours again. They really pop.
Yeah. They actually look 3D.
Yeah, they do,
The way
don't they?
it's been designed is just phenomenal. They all look like they're all vying to get to that sun and peep out from each other.
Nice. And then finally we've got the orchard, which obviously is the inspiration for this beautiful collection.
Yes, yes. So you've got those beautiful oranges, you've got the butterflies flying in and out, again with that deep plum colour coming through as well.
You can see that. Gorgeous. So that's another option. Then we move on to the, I'm going to get this right, Hesketh in your grey neutrals.
Yes.
Lovely. And then the first one that we've got here is the, have I gone on to the wrong one? Oh, I am sorry. We've got the Nouveau Mayflower. Now I like the softness of this range.
Yes, I want to use the word muted because they are softened down.
Yeah.
They are, but without being wishy-washy. Does that make sense?
That's a much better way to put it. I agree.
They're just soft tones, the warm greys. They're not cold greys. But with that sagey green and the peachy tone that they've put alongside it, and sort of a dove blue,
yes,
they all work really well to bring that element of warmth.
I agree.
It's really, I love this collection.
Well, this has been one of the most popular, I believe.
Not surprised.
Yep, quarter of the stock has gone of this set of 5. Next in this collection, we've got the Dianthus Dreams. But look at these side by side, they're beautiful. And then we have got the Day Lily, look at those. And next we've got the Hesketh. Is that, so that's actually a flower?
It looks like a snowdrop. I think it's
doesn't it?
It's the Hesketh snowdrop, I'm sure it is. But it's just beautiful. I think, no, it's not my favourite because I haven't got any favourites. I love them all. But I do love the tone of this one. That sage green is just so pretty.
And then last in this set with the Fireside. Now this is, for me, like suddenly you've got that feature piece. Do you know? So just because it's a little bit deeper and richer.
Yes. And again, because of the way it's designed, you can fussy cut pieces out for it, or make iconic pieces from it. They're just beautiful prints.
Yeah.
Beautiful prints. And you can just see gardens and stately homes, can't you?
And then next, now you're gonna see the reason why this is called the Peacock range, Piper's Peacock range, because you can just see those beautiful colours of peacock feathers running all the way through. So this first one here is again the Dianthus Dreams.
But how different does it look in those rich tones?
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Then we've got our Wiltshire Shade.
So this again is not one of the Wiltshire Shadows. This is a design specifically for the Hesketh collection. So it's a bigger scale of print than the Wiltshire Shadow.
Yeah. And then next one we've got is the actual Piper's Peacock itself, because you've got those wonderful, I'd like a maxi dress in this as well. So you can really see those peacock feathers and all the colours. Stunning.
Yes, I mean they are typical early 1900s icons, weren't they? The peacocks. So you can see where that's come from.
Nice. Yeah. And then moving along, we've got the Fireside. Those rich colours are absolutely stunning. And then last but not least, we've got the Cumbrian Vine. This is one of my favourite sets.
Is it?
Yes,
it's really warm and jewelly, really rich, opulent, definitely stately home.
Yes.
Definitely stately home.
Nice. I'll tell you a story later.
Ooh,
but I won't interrupt the showing these fabrics yet. Then we've got the Hampton Vines. These have kind of got a little bit of a burnt orange feel. So we're starting with the Hampton Vines fabric itself. So Hampton, are we going Hampton Court? What do you reckon?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, the printworks were in Merton, in Surrey, which isn't that far from Hampton Court.
I just wondered if there was a connection.
It could possibly be that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then the next one in this here is the Topiary Chevron. That's here.
I think that's great fun, that one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Beautiful. And then moving along, we've got the Kew Trellis. I do feel like we're somewhere in London now because of Kew Gardens and everything.
I mean, all of this was inspired by those massive summer houses at Kew Gardens.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know, all the ironwork, the trails, and you can just see it, can't you, walking in there?
100%. Next, then we've got the Manor Tiles, and it just does what it says on the fabric, doesn't it?
It does.
And
Love
last but
this.
not least, we've got the Cambridge fern. So that's a really beautiful, well, they're all beautiful, beautiful set there. So that is your, I think we're on number 7th option. And then we come along to, now this was another favourite. Now this is, again, the Hampton vines, but this time in the grey. So we're starting off with our Hidcote berry.
Hidcote berry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pronounce them correctly. Is this one a good one for paper piecing? Because of the
Yes,
Dixie
it is,
print?
because it's a small print,
Yeah.
but it's also good for borders and for binding because
Right.
of its print size as well.
Yeah.
Because it nods to the other colours within the set. Yeah.
Now, the Oxford fern is absolutely a divine, very classy, rich, deep colour.
It is, yeah. And again, great for sashing, borders, binding, as well as fillers. It's, yeah, beautiful.
Then we've got the Victorian floral. Look at these. So we're sort of talking sort of late 1800s, is that
so-
right? Early?
Yeah, a nod
Yeah.
to the sort of Art Nouveau as well, because the flowers are very stylised, if you notice in this.
Yeah.
So you can see some that look like you'd see in your garden and others that look like they've had a little bit of a tweak.
Yeah.
But beautiful colours, and with that dark grey background, and then that edge of pink, that dusky pink, the flowers just pop from that fabric.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Beautiful. And then we've got our Hampton vines again in that nice, like you said, muted colour
Yes,
way.
it's, again the soft grey, like a dove grey, but looks so different from the one in the previous set where the flower design motif was in red.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, it really does look a different print. But again, small enough print to do your English paper piecing or detailed work as well.
And then the last one in this set of 5.5 metres then is another Q trellis. Again, you can see that trellis artwork, can't you?
You can, yes. Beautiful.
So, like, with Liberty, would you say that we're sort of talking, the late 1800s, early 1900s, but then with a little modern twist?
Yes, what they've done is gone back into the archives and looked at what the iconic prints were, what that particular period in history was doing within the world, and then bringing those together to give you new collections.
Marvellous. Now, don't forget each option of your one-day special, so you've got 8 options to choose from. I need to put my teeth in. And each option has 5.5 metres. But as well as this, we've got some fabulous designs, some patterns for you that will come with every single option to make some gorgeous projects that you have designed, Susie.
Yes, I did, yes.
So first one that we can make is our beautiful patchwork cushion cover. So we've got the instructions for this one, and that follows through there.
Yeah.
And then the next one, she says fingers and thumbs. Hang on a second. Come on, Al. Come on, Al. Right, then the next one you've got is your Manx style log cabin pin cushion. Is that the one you're doing this hour?
It is, that's what we're going to do next, yes.
Excellent, there's that one. And then moving on, you can also do, as part of this lovely set of patterns, the tissue face covering pouch. That's there in full instructions. Then we've got the reversible bucket bag. And last but not least, we've got the reversible mug rug. So they're coming, those wonderful 5 patterns are coming with each option of the one-day specials. Now, look at this. You've also got, for these beautiful fabrics, a £10 saving. Each option is £34.94. We have been very, very busy for these. Luxury, quality, piece of history. That is what we're talking with our one-day specials. 621349 is your item number. Now, we were talking about the Wiltshire Shadow, so I'm just going to shimmy to the back here. Let's have a little look at these beautiful colours. Now, we're talking 1/2 metres here this time, aren't we?
Yes.
And what do we use these beautiful fabrics for?
Well, I use them for everything. But those in particular are blenders, really.
That's
so
it.
you'd use them if you were doing half square triangles and you wanted a blank area, if you're doing your cathedral window patterns. But they're great for lining for bags, so your lining's interesting as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Now, what you've got here is a pick and mix of any 2 1/2 metres. You could choose two of the same. It's totally up to you. Now, we've got 13 new todays, but I believe there are more. In fact, there's 21 in total. So let's run through the colourways. So we're going to start off with our beautiful oyster. There you go. Then we move on to our lemon. But it's a nice, rich lemon, actually.
It is, yes. Not an acid lemon. It's a good lemon to work with.
I'm thinking, you know, lemon in dessert, you know, lemon curd.
Yes, it is a definite lemon curd yellow, yes.
Love that. Then we've got the beautiful cherry. That is so rich.
It is a nice, really lovely Christmas red, that one.
Yeah, like that. Then we've got the shell, which I can see that, and it's got the slightest little peachy tone.
Yes, so it will actually match in with quite a few of the collections, particularly the Orchard Garden in the orange and reds tones.
Yeah, beautiful. Then we've got the rose pink. That's lovely and soft, and oh, it's warm.
Lovely for little girls'
It
dresses
is.
and things. Not that we should be stylising them in colour, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But then we've got the raspberry, and this really gives impact, this one.
It does, yes, yes.
Next then, we've got our rhododendron. There we are. This next one is your dusky lilac. Then we go on to the iris. I like those two together.
And they work beautifully with the English Garden collection.
Yeah, lovely. Next then is the mulberry. And then... next then... Hang on. Oh, is this... Yeah, no, that's all right. We've got the denim just here. China blue, this one here. Arctic blue. Then we're starting to go richer. We've got the indigo. Next is the azure, however you like to pronounce it. Then you go to midnight. This is a beautiful forest green, followed by the sage. Then we've got the dove, granite, and lastly the black. You're choosing any 2.5 metres. As I said, there's 13 new todays. £15.98. 025556 is the item number. Monitor's too far away. All right, so we've got a few more items for you to add to your baskets. Right, so we've got some fabric glue pens. Have a look on the website because we've got loads more available for you. You're getting 2 of the glue pens. It's £12.50. Item number is 219187. Next then, we've got some quilting pins. Come on, Mr. Gremlin in the... Yeah, there we go. You're getting 50 pieces per box here. £10.99, 621160. Coming up next, we've got a pack of 12. Here we go, of your magic clips. £15.99. Item number is 4011. There you go. We've also got a perfect half square triangular ruler. That's coming up next at £25.99. 536286. And then very quickly, I'm aware of time, this is a thing of beauty as well as all the fabrics. We've got Quilting with Liberty Fabrics. It's by Jenny Smith. 15 quilts celebrating 145 years in fabric. So this really, again, it's a piece of history, isn't it?
It is, yes, yes.
So let's have a look through here. That's beautiful. And you can see, does it talk about all the inspiration behind it? And
yes, she starts by giving an introduction into how Liberty is founded, how the design studios work within there.
Yeah.
Then she goes on to your basic notions for sewing.
Great.
And then there's a whole heap of different quilt designs, but in amongst them there's the introduction to each of the designs and the history behind them.
See, that's nice.
And why she's chosen the fabric she has to replicate that piece of history.
See, I like this because, and I hope, like, you take this at home in the right way. Not only is this so practical and beautiful and you're going to make the fabrics, but it's one of those really elegant coffee table books.
I was just going to say, it lives on my coffee table in my workroom, and I read it so often.
Sorry.
Looking at the back, very back.
The very, very, very back?
Not the very, very back, because they're your templates. You've got a whole section that feature all the different prints.
Hang on a second, I'll try and find it for you. All the different prints. There's the template.
Just before the templates, yeah.
Just before the template. There's a lot of templates.
There you go.
This bit.
To your
this bit.
left.
Oh,
So it shows,
there's tons.
Yes, it shows all the prints that she's used within the collection.
And they're going in my ear. Well, show us then. There you go. Oh, that's good. The swatches.
Yeah, so it's lovely to be able to see them.
Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Do treat yourself to this book, and it's hardback too. It's a thing that's going to stay in your family.
It
One
is,
of
yeah.
those.
Well, if you've got somebody in your family who is a sewer or a quilter,
Yeah.
this would make the most amazing gift.
Yes, totally.
Really would.
Beautiful. So this book, beautiful book by Jenny Smith, is £29.99. 997899 is the item number. Right then, if you've got any questions, as ever, do send your questions to studio@hochanda.com or Facebook. But we are busy. Please check out the set of 5 or 10 or however many you want on the website. Right, over to you then. What would you like to demo?
Well, I thought we'd do a little pincushion.
Cool, sweet.
So this is actually a project that you can hand sew if you don't want to machine stitch. So it's not just for machine stitching. So obviously it just takes a bit longer if you hand sew it. And you can make it bigger, just use the same techniques, just grow it bigger to make a cushion, or make 4 blocks, join them together, and you can make a cushion, or make several blocks and join it in to make a quilt.
Nice.
But it's the design style that we're looking at putting together, and that is an ancient quilting design. It's called a Manx style log cabin, and then originating, guess where? From the Isle of Man.
Cool.
So, and it's really easy to do, but it's a great opportunity to showcase particular designs. So here I've fussy cutted, is that right? Fussy cut the little thatched cottage from Country Lane in the
beautiful
Cottage Garden collection, which I think's really cute. So we're not going to use that collection for this one, because I do like to swap and change.
Yeah.
We're going to use one of the Hesketh House collection.
Is this the
Summer
peacock
House.
one?
Hesketh. Yes, it is Hesketh, yeah. Peacock. And I have fussy cut one of the big flowers.
Lovely.
From it, because I think that would make a beautiful feature in the centre. So all the instructions are there, all the sizing you need to cut, and this is a scrap buster as well.
Okay.
So you can use your scraps up. Or one thing, as I have said in the previous project, is with this, because your pressing is the important thing, and you're working quite small to start with, if you can size your fabric first, so use either Starch Savvy or Best Press to treat your fabric before you even cut, you'll get a better result.
Right, good top tip
It's
there.
just, just go for it. When you get your ½ metre home, just go for it. Size it and then decide what you're going to do with it. And then for every rectangle you've cut, and there's 4 different sizes, and you need 4 of each, so it's quite easy. But for each one, all you're going to do is, with the wrong sides together, fold it long sides lined up and give it a press, trying not to get your fingers when it's the little one. But if you've sized it, you'll get a really good seam, and your iron's warm, of course, and because I haven't used the iron, it's gone to sleep.
Oh yes, I forget about this iron.
Yeah. I'm so used to mine at home, which is permanently red hot.
Yeah.
Well, not red hot, but
I know what you mean.
the right setting. So I've gone ahead and done all of that, because you really don't want to watch me press, do you? You'll need a piece of plain fabric. It doesn't have to be a piece of Liberty fabric, because you're never going to see it.
Right.
So use a scrap. Use an old pillowcase. As long as it's cotton, you don't want to mix and match. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring a scrap. So I am using a piece of Wiltshire Shadow.
You can treat yourself.
This
It's
is
all right.
a really posh pincushion all the way round.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is to draw a diagonal line, and I'm using a fabric pen that's heat diffusible.
Okay.
Just from corner to corner in both directions. And all that is doing is giving you a square placement to start with. It's not having any effect other than that. And being heat diffusible means that when I press it, it's going to disappear. But what we want that for is to place our first piece. So because I've got a 2.5 inch square, I can then line up with my diagonals so I know I've got the centre. It's that difficult. Once I've found that position, I'm going to use a glue pen to hold it in there, because what you don't want to do is pin it, because the minute you put a pin in fabric, it slightly warps its position. So I'm going to hold its position using the glue pen, which you've got on the show.
Yeah, we have.
So then you're going to take your smallest pieces and you're going to work opposite sides first. And you place them with the fold inwards, raw edges together, and we're going to stitch an 1/8 of an inch stitch all the way down. And then we're going to do the same with the other two. But you want to do opposing sides first. Okay?
Yep.
So we're going to do that now. I'm just going to take that off.
While you're just sewing that, have we actually got to see? We've got it to see? Oh, excellent. Okay, pictures. So this is by Marion. Oh, Marion. Oh, my word.
That's beautiful.
Wow. She said this is done with her Liberty stash. Can I say, Marion, your choice of colours are absolutely divine. And I just love the way you've put it together. It's stunning.
Yeah, the brickwork pattern is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Good piece of work.
Thank you so much, Marion, for sending that in. It makes us very, very happy to see what you've been doing, and it's top notch. I wouldn't be getting rid of that at all. I'd pass it down
No, but
through
isn't
the
it
family.
lovely to have something like that keeping you warm when you get into bed?
It's a decent size, that is.
It is, yeah. So I'm just putting the second run in.
Yep.
So even if you hand sew this, it's quite a quick thing to put together.
Nice, yeah.
You spend more time pressing than you do. Ooh, my foot is trigger happy this evening. Keep pressing too soon. Let's try again.
You all right though? All good?
Yeah, we're all good. There you go. Okay, so once you've done one row,
okay,
you want to get rid of any ends at this stage, because it's going to be too difficult to do it later. And then the next thing you're going to do is just quickly zip those away, although this side's not going to be seen, so it's not vital. Is you'll need your ruler again, and you're going to measure out a straight line. That's not my pen, is it? That is my glue pen. So you'll need your fabric marker again. And you're going to draw a 1/2 inch line vertically round. So my ruler has fortunately got a 1/2 inch neatly marked, so I can just quickly whiz a line down, and this is going to help me place my next piece.
lovely.
Okay, so you need to do that on all 4 sides.
And I believe we do have this ruler. I think we've got this ruler on the show.
Well, as long as you've got a straight ruler.
Cool.
You can, I mean, if you've got a metal edge ruler, anything like that.
Oh, all right.
It helps being transparent, because obviously I can see the line that I've just finished.
Nice.
But it just gives you your framework. So now we're going to place them. Now we started on the sides, or what sides for me anyway. So we're going to continue with that pattern, so that we go from the side first. We do the 2 sides, and then we do the 2 top pieces. So again, it's an 1/8 of an inch seam.
Just going to ask you that, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1/8. This project is an 1/8 of an inch. I think all of the other projects were a quarter inch seam.
Yeah. Nice. And like you said, you could hand stitch this if you wanted to.
You can, yes, and you can use your pins to hold these pieces in place if you wanted to as well. But for speed, I'm doing this. I had a day yesterday where I seemed to stick the pins in me more than I did the fabric.
I think we've all had those sorts of days.
It was one of those days where you were trying to be too quick.
And so again, these are from the pieces of a beautiful fabric are from the peacock green and terracotta range. And part of the Hesketh house, isn't it? That section.
Yes. And that was one of the pictures within the archive of the stately home Hesketh House.
Right.
And that's where the name of the collection came from. So this is a nod to all those stately homes around the country and all the beautiful artwork and the luxurious textiles within them, and their woodwork and the ornate details that you see as you go round those buildings.
But speaking of peacocks as well, because I used to love going to Warwick Castle, and they just roam the grounds there, and they're so elegant and exquisite. And they also bust out of the castle walls every so often. I'm not joking, and they walk up Warwick High Street.
They do, yes.
You just
we
see them
live
going,
not far from
I might
there.
go to a restaurant or something.
Yeah, yeah, they're allowed. They don't have to wear
It's
masks.
brilliant.
So guess what, guys? We're doing the same again. A
No worries.
half-inch frame for ourselves.
What happens to the little overlaying pieces?
Doesn't matter because we're going to hide them.
Great stuff.
So that's the other thing that's great. So whilst I've given you measurements. If you cut them bit longer, it's not a major issue.
Good.
What you don't want to do is have shortfalls. So.
And so a little bit of bulk in this instance, it doesn't matter.
You can see that it all disappears.
It does, doesn't it?
Because it gets stuffed, for want of another phrase.
All good, all good.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's really
it
good.
It holds itself.
So you don't have to worry about it. So I guess this is a really nice beginner's project.
This is a superb beginner's project.
Lovely.
Because there's, again, it's straight line sewing. Most of these projects are beginners. I think where it becomes perhaps a bit more advanced is as you track through the pattern itself, they become more difficult or have got new techniques. What I've tried to do is extend as you go along from the previous one. So you're learning something new with each project, even though you don't realise it, because that makes it fun then, doesn't it?
Now that rich green is divine.
Isn't it beautiful? So I have held it in with pins, and these magic pins are fabulous.
What makes them magic?
For me,
the
fact that I can pick them up. Anyone who has long nails, they are really easy to grip. And I have joint issues, so I struggle to hold smaller headed pins.
Okay.
These are really good. They've also got really long, sharp points to them.
Okay.
So I can stick them in just about anything. They even land on my carpet this way up as well, which is even better when I drop
you don't
the
tread
pins.
on them.
So the dog hasn't trodden on them either, so we've done well. But they, because they're long, sharp, they've got a long shaft to them, it means if you're going through a whole quilt sandwich, so that's your backing, your wadding and your quilt top, you can capture all the layers.
That's
You're
good.
not just hitting the top layer.
Nice.
But yeah, I love them. Absolutely
Details
love
are on
them.
screen then if you want the pins. £10.99 and you're getting a box of 50. Item number is 621160. 50 pieces per box.
And I've just got one stuck underneath my presser foot. There you go.
Oh, are you all right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. There you are. Not the straightest seam in the world, but we're fine because it gets covered up.
All good.
So I've kept the rotation going so that I'm putting the first side down of the next layer on the same side, if that makes sense. We're doing the sides, then the top and bottom.
Lovely.
So it keeps that log cabin effect going.
Now we are busy for our fabulous one-day special options. please do check out your baskets. Once you've checked out your basket, it then means you can relax, know that your beautiful fabrics are coming to you, and then you can carry on watching the rest of the demonstration. Remember, with each of your beautiful 5.5 meters of fabric, and you've got 8 delicious choices to choose from, you will be getting those 5 patterns that have been designed by Susie, and obviously the pin cushion is one of them. You'll also be able to make your fabulous cushion. I'm just having a little read, your patchwork cushion cover, and you'll also be able to design your Manx style log cabin pin cushion, which is the one that Susie's working on, your tissue face covering pouch, your reversible bucket bag, and last but not least, your reversible mug rug. So they're really, really lovely. But as I said, please make sure you're checking out your baskets. Really nice and busy. Remember, we have repeats overnight, so I don't want you to miss out on this glorious, beautiful, inspired by the late 1800s into the early 1900s with that wonderful modern twist. So there's a little piece of history that runs through each of these, and they are delectable. They are 100% cotton, as you would expect, you see. So please do check out those baskets. I mean, just look at these. Who can decide? Right, this one we're looking at here. We're just coming on to it. Oh, am I on the right one? Oh, excellent, it's because you're down there. This one is also one of our most popular, with 30% of the stock gone. This one, your beautiful fireside grey. Gorgeous. It's part of the Hesketh grey neutral set of 5. So really busy for this one. The next one is the one that Susie is working with, which is our beautiful peacock inspired range, Piper's Peacock, where you find it. Oh, we're just coming onto it now with those wonderful orangey and teal tones, which are exquisite. There's so many things you can do with these beautiful fabrics, isn't there? We're a quarter of the stock gone of the Piper's Peacock range, not surprised. And then moving along, we've got our Hampton Vines collection in the burnt orange. Again, absolutely beautiful. You cannot help but stroke these. You cannot help but stroke these. And then our last beautiful option is our Hampton Vines. And this time we're coming on to, we're nearly there, just from here. Yeah, there we go. We are into our beautiful greys and neutrals. So as I said, check out your baskets. We do have repeats overnight, and I don't want you to miss out on them. Also think about adding the Wiltshire Shadow into your collection, because then they'd be great for your binding and your backing and your linings. They're stunning. Marvellous. How are you doing there?
I've done the front.
Fabulous.
So just to show you what it looks like, let's just trim off a few ends. There you go. How beautiful does that look?
It is stunning. See, look, you
Where
can
are
be
we?
making
There
something
you
like
are.
this.
It is beautiful, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it brings all those tones together. It really looks 3D having those. And the great thing about folding, especially with a print like the Diantha's Dreams, you can choose which side you use.
Yep.
Which makes a
Absolutely.
big difference. So the back of this project, just to make it as fun as the front, use up your scraps. You need a piece that is 6 inches square, which is the same size as the front, but why don't you make it up from pieces that you've already got in your collection? So I've chosen 3 of the prints that are on the front, and just to finish the ends that I had, and they're just 2.5 inch pieces, and I'm going to just do a 1/4 inch seam to join them together. Sewing machine decided it wasn't going to do a 1/4 inch seam.
Oh,
It was
what's it
going to
done?
do its own thing, but we have got it to do a 1/4 inch seam eventually.
How rude of it.
I know, I think it's having a, it's really, have I still got to work?
Yeah, he's going, oh, it's bedtime.
Is
isn't
it not enough for I've made all these samples? Right, so I'm going to do the same with the others. So just right sides together, 1/4 inch seam. And because it's a pin cushion, we're not stitching.
Now, I remember
anything that's going to be put through the wash or anything.
Yeah.
As long as they're joined together, I can press the seams in one direction rather than having to press them open.
Now,
So-
if we go back to our lovely Wiltshire shadows, which are you pick and mix at the back here, which are just beautiful. They're ½ meters and you're picking any two. You've done a fabulous bag for us here.
I have tried to showcase all 21 shades.
There we are. So you can see how wonderful they are. We've got 13 new shades for you to choose from. But am I right in saying you've made it reversible?
It is, yes. So
Shall I do it, or do you want to
Go
save
for
it
it.
till
No, go
tomorrow?
for it.
All right. I love a reversible bag. I love it. So those are the diagonals, and then you've done it stripy.
I've done stripes on the other side, yeah.
Love this. It's a nice, decent sized bag. Have a look here. There we go. So again, showcasing those beautiful Wiltshire shadows.
And I use it to carry my quilting rulers around in.
Good idea, because it is a decent sized
And
bag.
because it's wadded as well, it means that it'll cushion for your rulers.
I love what you've done with the handles as well, because they're like double-sided also.
Yes.
That's cool.
Again, that was using up my scraps.
Nice.
Whatever colour, whatever I had laying on the table got put in a handle.
Cool. And so the Wiltshire Shadow, they are on screen for you, picking any 2 ½ meters, 13 brand new colourways today. And they are just $15.98 for any two. There are 21 options in total though, so you can have a little look on the website. There we go, just having a little pan across those as well. But they are exquisite and beautiful. Again, 100% cotton, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're exactly the same cotton as the detailed design collections.
Yeah.
So they'll marry in perfectly for any project that you're doing.
Nice.
So all I've done is pinned I've put my front right side up,
Yep.
my back right side down of the pin cushion, not mine obviously.
I reckon this is going to be perfect timing, Susie.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be a miracle.
We've got
Now-
4 minutes left. What do you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
All I'm going to do is do a 1/4 inch seam around it, but I'm going to leave a gap on one side. Now I do suggest you leave the gap on a side that hasn't got a seam in it,
Yeah.
because it will make your life a lot easier when you come to putting it together.
And what a good trick there, using pins to remind you to leave the turning gap.
Absolutely.
I know everybody's done it where they've gone whizzed all the way around. Oh, I'm going to have to unpick it now.
Yep, we all do it. Or you get to a corner and you remember, and leaving a turning gap at a corner is nobody's idea of fun, is it? So almost there. Oh.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's going there. There we go. Whiz it round. We don't want to go that way, we want to go this way. There we go.
Katie's just saying that she's taken up sewing in my ear. I didn't realise. When did you get your sewing machine, Katie? 2 weeks ago. She's going to start off. Nice.
Excellent. What's her first project going to be?
Hopefully a cushion, she says.
Oh, good way to start. Make it an envelope back though, because
You just read her mind. She said just that.
good. Don't go for a zip first.
Oh, she said she's heard that scrunchies are quite good. Do you mean hair scrunchies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hair scrunchies.
Yep. Bow ties, anything like that. So I'm just going to check that I've caught all my layers, and it looks like I have.
Good stuff.
And then I'm going to clip corners, so that just means taking off as close as I dare. Should use a different pair of scissors for this.
I was thinking how satisfying those scissors were.
They are very good. They're extremely sharp, so you have to keep your fingers out of the way. And then you find your turning gap.
Yep.
Put your fingers in and put it through. And then what you do is stuff it. Now, this is another way. Susie's frugal stuffing.
Okay, I like this.
It's a pin cushion.
Yeah.
So all the bits that you cut off your wadding,
Brilliant idea.
you cut off your fabric ends.
Yeah.
Can all go in. for pin cushions as well, I like to use walnut shell bits, because it sharpens the pins as they go in and out. Now, as you do this, don't get worried that all your layers are poking up, because as you flatten it out and poke out your corners, you can then tease them back into position. And one thing that I like to do, but isn't compulsory, is and I'll show you on the finished one, I just did a little quick catch or slip stitch in the corners on each layer, just so that they stayed flat.
Yes.
But I didn't slip. You can slip stitch or sew all the way along if you wanted to, but I just did the corners.
I quite like it without. I like the fact
The
that
movement,
it's got like little tiny little pockets there. I think that's fab.
But it's a really easy project to do, and how great to have it to coordinate with your room, or just to have round. If you don't stuff it, it would be a little coaster.
Yeah, that's again another really great idea.
It's perfect size for a mug, whereas the mug rug that we're going to make in another show is actually the perfect size for a cup and saucer or a mug and a biscuit.
Ah, see now the biscuit. You've sold me on the biscuit. There we are. Oh, that looks so pretty.
It's lovely colours, isn't it? Really rich, warm colours. And when they're projects that are this quick, using little bits of fabric, you will actually use your fabric, because you won't find that it's going too quick.
Lovely. Thank you, Susie.
Thank
what
you.
A fabulous little project. Love that. So we will see you bright and early at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yes. So thank you very much once more. Do make sure you're joining Susie, because she's going to do, again, another 3 different demos throughout the day tomorrow. As I said, we've got repeats throughout the night. Check out your baskets on which one you love, because they're gorgeous. OK, don't go anywhere, because I haven't done a late shift for a long time. And I'm looking forward to this. We're going to have a bit of fun, but we've also got some fabulous happy hour deals for you.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select settings. Select your network and select Setup Connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hello, I'm Hayley, and you might have seen me presenting here at Hochanda. Well, I've always been an avid crafter behind the scenes and have been given the opportunity to share some of my favourite products with you in a monthly show called Handmade by Hayley. So I hope you'll join me, let me inspire you, and maybe you will discover a new craft in the process.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specializing in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. Mark and I work hard designing the kits and developing innovative tools to make all of these traditional crafts more accessible to the modern user. We're really pleased to be part of the Hochanda family, and I'm looking forward to being able to take time and demonstrate some of these techniques and share new ideas. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, my name's Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp, and how did I get here? Well, when my children, Grace and Mark, were born, I left the corporate world and I took up crafting full time. Then I had a moment of clarity, if you'll pardon the pun, and I came up with the transparent art stamp. And the rest is history, really. For the last 27 plus years, I've been pioneering the art of transparent stamping. I love teaching. For me, it's all about that. And so working with Hochanda is fantastic because it gives me the perfect platform to reach out and work with like-minded people and to be able to show some of the tricks that I've learnt along the way. If you like my style and you like what I do, then please join me, Barbara Gray, on Hochanda.
Exciting news! For the 5th year in a row, Hochanda has been awarded the top accolade of Platinum Trusted Service Award from Feefo. These awards recognise businesses that deliver exceptional experiences as rated by you, our customers. And we're honoured to have been selected. The Trusted Service Award means you can shop with confidence, based on the reviews from over 60,000 Hochanda customer experiences. Thank you for your independent reviews. It means a lot to us.
Welcome, and I hope you can stay tuned and keep me company. Now, I always start off by asking, I know it's a little bit late, but if you want to keep me company, I don't mind what you send in. Well, I do, like keep it fresh. I mean, keep it clean. What I mean is, whatever crafting you've been doing today. So if you've been making cards, if you've been sewing, you've been doing some quilting, mixed media projects, I don't mind, just keep it clean. But it's just so nice. So if you want to see your pictures of what you've made on the telly, then do keep me company. You can send your pictures to studio@hochanda.com, or you can pop them onto Facebook. Yes, do shop ahead because we have some amazing deals. If you are channel hopping and you're thinking happy hour, it's exactly what it says. For this hour only, we have got some bargains, but at the end of the hour, they will be going back up in price. And some of the bargains are just phenomenal. What's that? Say that again. Oh, 58. Yeah. Katie in my ear, this is a good start. Yeah, so you've got 58 seconds. This is a very short show. No, you've got 58 minutes there to get your lovely bargains. Right then. Now, these always do really well. And I know why they do really well, these magnetic sheets, because you, like me, keep shopping. You keep shopping for your dies. I have so many dies now, it's just not funny. Oh yeah, so many people bought the lovely Dreamies one-day special that we had on earlier. And I store every single one of my dies on magnetic sheets, and then I put them into storage folders. That's just how I like to work. Now you're getting a set of 10 here in total. As you can see, they are A4, but you can totally chop them down. Actually, I'm going to ask, this has just suddenly occurred to me because it would be good to test out here. My lovely Ben, he's on it. I hadn't even asked. So if you leave it there and then I can grab it, lovely. I was just going to test to see if it's double-sided, just so you know. But as I said, you can chop it down, should you wish. You can even make fridge magnets if you want to. So that's a possibility. But you're getting your 10 A4 sheets. Lovely stuff. So 500 microns these are. Now I'm curious. Let's see is it single-sided? Let's have a look here. Right, one side. Because I just think it's nice for you to know. I have a feeling, no, okay, so it's single-sided that you've got there. Sorry, making a mess. But no, it's important, it's important. That's right. So you've got 10 of them. But what's a nice way is you can, you know, stick them onto cupboards, walls. You'd have to stick them on in a different way, though, because they're magnetic. There we are. Oh, really? We've got a picture of someone who stuck them on a wall. That's fair enough, though. All right, then. Right. So you've got your 10 sheets here, and it's just brilliant for your die storage. But it always goes really, really quickly, these. So do get ahead. £9.99. £3 saving, is that right? Up until the end of the hour. Item number is 933686. Now, next then, we've got some rainbow card. Oh, you've got a lot here. Beautiful card stock. Now, they're single-sided, but you're getting 100 sheets. Let's go through all the colours in detail. You've got some fabulous, almost like claret colours, like so. So you're getting some sheets of those. Now these are 235 GSM, 100 sheets in total. I'm going to call that like a really nice deep salmon colour. It's showing up slightly different to on my monitor, but I'll just describe them to you. That's how I like to describe them. So we've got a really nice yellow there, nice sort of lemony yellow. This is a really lovely deep teal. It's beautiful. What else have we got? Then we go into a beautiful lilac. I totally call that a lilac. What about royal purple? Yep, now, have I missed any colours? We've got some more. Have I done? Right, we've got a fabulously bright orange. These are great, aren't they? Nice burnt orange. I can see we've got some more. I'm already wrecking pack shots. Meh. All right. Next then, we've got some colours we haven't yet seen. I'm just going to pull these out. We've got a lovely, really deep, rich brown, almost like your, you know, 80% cocoa, I'm going to say. And then there is the, I would call that almost like an acid lemon shade, and then a really nice bottle green. You've got loads of different shades then, just to keep you going. I mean, these are your consumables, aren't they? Your lovely consumables. You've got 100 sheets in total, 235 GSM, a beautiful rainbow collection. So you might be wanting to top up. Now, also, what would be nice, because I believe, everybody, I believe that we will be going to our craft workshops. Please, at least, I mean, it may not be when they say, but I'm hopeful that at some point this year, things are going to get back to normal. So if you're going to be running workshops, then again, it's really good to have a crafty stash of an assortment of colours for people to help themselves too. Right then, £9.99. Now, have you seen the price or the saving? It's a £16 saving. And remember, only until the end of the hour. Better than half price. Item number is 904455. Okay, now we've got a fabulous set of craft card envelopes, and you've really got a lot here. Now, we've been saying, certainly for this year, we do still send things by post, but everybody is saying that even more so, because we can't see each other. And, you know, people have been feeling different moods, haven't they? That it's been nice to send somebody a little card, a little pick-me-up, you know, as well as your birthdays and anniversaries. A lot of people have been sending I'm thinking of you, you know, and these are really good staples. Also, do you know what? If you are somebody that is working from home, you know, and you've got to send out official letters, I always think a brown envelope is also very nice. So how many pieces have we got here? 200 pieces. 200 pieces in total. They are 5 by 5 inches. Now you've got 50 pieces per pack, because you're going to be sent 4 packs in total. And again, they are your wonderful Jelly Bean Crafts craft envelopes, but they're just, I just think they make things look very professional. Always nice as well, if you're sending somebody a really pretty card inside, could be a thank you card. Why not do a little stamp and emboss, maybe in white embossing powder, a little sentiment on the back of the envelope, so that when they've got it, it's like an extra little surprise when they open it up. Just a little thought there. £9.99 then for your big collection of your craft envelopes. Item number is 538966. Now, vellum. This is a huge assortment of colours. And let's feel the vellum. Now you've got a... Now, right, this is a really nice thickness of vellum. You can even hear that. Isn't it Yanis that does the flick test? Oh, listen to that. There you go. I think Adam does the wobble test, and I've just stolen them both off them. But anyway, so you've got the lovely thick rich red. Let's see. You're getting 100 sheets in an assortment. I just want to show you the colours in a bit more detail. So sorry, Ben, I'm wrecking all the pack shots, but look at this green. That is a lovely apple green. Oh, I'm going golden delicious. How's about that? We'll go that type of apple. Other apples are available. Yeah. What would we say? A nice mauve. Oh, that's nice and rich. Liking that one. Then we move on to... a gorgeous yellow, but it's quite a rich yellow. It's not an acidic yellow. I'm going back to the lemon curd theme. Oh, I haven't had that for years. Next, we've got our blue. I'm going azure. That's what I'm going. Do you like that? Do you like that? And so you're getting several pieces of each, as you can see. What type of blue should we call this? I'm just going to go... Do you think royal blue? Yeah, why don't we do that? Yeah, royal blue will do. Next, bit of lilac or lavender, maybe lavender. Yeah. Katie's all, oh yes, lavender. I love the way they're agreeing with me. Look how much you've got here. Then we've got our traditional white. Perfect. Obviously, any of these, if you like your groovy, you could have a go with these. And then we've got a little bit of the black. Do you know what's making me chuckle? Because when I'm looking at the top layer, so there's an art form. Now, I couldn't be a floor manager because I'm rubbish and I knock everything over anyway. So sometimes the way that this is a thing, the way that they get their display is, I wish Ben could come and check. Can you see the little ring marks on there? It's really cool because they go and it displays really nicely. Oh, we're busy for this. We are approaching 40% of the stock gone. We're still going. Oh, we've got a nice, all right, I'm going primrose with this last set. Primrose yellow. Beautiful. So how many pieces did we say we're getting? Right, 100 sheets in total, ranging from, is it ranging or is it the same? Oh, it's all, oh, okay, ranging from 100 to 200 GSM. And you are getting a beautiful assortment of colours. Better than half price because you've got a £14 saving and it's £11.99. Item number here is 522712. Now, look at all of this. This is Crafter's Paradise. You've got a paper crafting kit. I'm going to go through this slowly because we've got so much. Oh, wow. Where do I start? Okay, I'm going to start, where do I start? I'm going to start at the back. Right, first off, we have got some decoupage papers. Now, this is Santoro, and these are absolutely beautiful. You can see you've got your figures here. Now, what I always say with your Santoro, do you see, even on the packaging, don't throw that away, cut that up, because that's a beautiful topper in itself. I mean, that's absolutely glorious. So it's really pretty. This is the next one we've got coming in here. So you get, I mean, everything you're seeing, this is part of your bundle, and just check out the saving. £42 off. You cannot miss out on this. Then the next one, again, you can see in the background. Here's another beautiful lady. Can you see on the packaging? That's gorgeous. right, contents may vary, but you're going to get something like this, basically. You'll get some Santoro decoupage sheets. Does it say how many's in each? I forget, so we might have to... 3 sheets, good. 3 sheets in each, and it's 22 GSM. Lovely. Let's put her back. Okay. Terrible with pack shots, terrible. We've also got some beautiful twine. Fabulous twines there. Just adds a little bit of detail, doesn't it? So again, you might get an assortment of colours. You've got some fabulous ribbon. Oh, I love this because the ribbon has got a gorgeous sort of gold edging to it, if you can see that. Then we're moving along to, should we move here? We've got washi tapes. Couple of washi tapes in an assortment of colours. We've got some lovely edging. That's pretty in the teal. It's like a floral edging. Next then we've got some, not chiffon, what is it organza ribbon, but it is premium. Yes, organza, that's right, in that lovely neutral colour. Still going in, what are we calling this colour? What would you reckon? It's a nice tan colour. Yeah, beautiful. Then we go on to some more ribbon. You've got beautiful ribbon in purples. Yeah, royal purple is beautiful. Again, another edged one with the gold. I'm just going to put this back because there will be no pack shot. There we go. We're still going. This is still all the same thing. Mini pegs. I adore the mini pegs. Aren't they so sweet? A lot of people use these for baby cards, and they put like, I mean, I've got at home, I've got some baby grow dies and like the little mittens and everything, and then you hang it up on the washing line. More washi tape. This one's got a bit of a pattern to it. So you might get something like this. There we go. We've got extra ribbons. Gosh, we're still going here. Beautiful. And here's another one. And another washi tape. Still going. Now, hopefully you'll notice that it's sat on some cardstock. We've got some lovely green cardstock with a sheen. I'm just a little bit nervous of picking it up because of everything else. If I bend that down, you see it's got a nice sheen to it. There you go. In the front, an assortment of beautiful stickers. We've got some flower stickers, like the colours. More of your, now you've got a mixture here of your gems and your pearl gems. And now these ones, you can change the colour, because if you get your alcohol markers on them, then that would be jolly marvellous, and you can tone it to what you've been doing. This one's got that AB feel. We've got buttons that are really sweet to use. Just those little finishing touches. Now, these are, yes, they are. They're your epoxy brads. So they've got a bit of a raised resin finish to them. They're brads. Again, you get an assortment of beautiful little diamantes. These just finish off the sides or the edges or the corners especially of your cards. Or brilliant for if you love to make loads of flowers. And we've got our Phil coming up at the weekend. It's a very special weekend for our Phil. And he makes billions of flowers and puts them on one card. So you can get some little pearls to put in the centre of your flowers. And then I'm going to go backwards here because we're still going. Right, eyelets. Just something really interesting and a bit different to have in your crafty stash. You've got different sizes and an assortment of colours in the eyelets. Yeah, and sometimes you'll get packets where they've also, instead of them just being round, they'll have little bunny rabbit shapes and everything. Just very quickly, we've got some little fans or rosettes. You've got a bit of, now I love this cardstock. I love this. This is at a nightclub. This is where we are. We're at nightclubs here. Yeah, Katie just went, ooh, ooh, 21st of June. Clubbing. Still going. Right, googly eyes. Now, I'm sorry, you need at least one packet because you never know when googly eyes are things you think, no, I don't need these. Seriously, they will end up being a project where you need them. In the background, we have got some beautiful gold and silver mirror card. Oh, lovely. And I've got one more thing, no, two more things, and we are 20% of the stock gone, and I am not surprised. We've got some good... I didn't mean to do that. Apparently I said, and I am not surprised, while I was holding the googly eyes. That wasn't planned, but there you go. Then we've also got a little bit of your raffia and jute. And last but not least, I hope my voice lasts this hour, last but not least, it's all right, it's all right. Here we go. Look at all of these. Yes, they're kiss cut. So we've got some little labels, some little tags. Oh, we've got an alphabet that's kiss cut. So they'll just pop out nicely for you. Oh, look, some lovely little, sorry, Marcus, there you go. Some lovely little vintage pictures. Beautiful. So all of that is at an amazing price here of just $14.99. Again, I'm going to reiterate, it's only up until the end of the hour. You are saving a massive £42. You have got 40 minutes to pop it in your baskets and check out. Please make sure you do. It's amazing value. Look at all of this. It's an Aladdin's cave. It might be, other caves are available, Marcus said. It might be that you're thinking, well, I'd use this, but not this. But for that price, give it to friends. Give some to friends and dish them out for little stocking stuffers or little extra prezzies. Right, 709876 is the item number. Yes, images. Okay, who's this from? Melissa. Oh, you've been working on your Mother's Day card. This looks absolutely stunning. So you've used Stamperia and John next door. Yes, I recognise those letters. This looks stunning. I love your colourways. Who did we say this was from again? Melissa, thank you so much, Melissa. Maybe you're in a bubble and you'll get to see your mom, but if not, sending this through the post, I'm sure she's going to be absolutely super chuffed. Next then we've got Julie. Oh, look at this. Cross stitch. Oh, as you all know, I love my cross stitch as well. Okay, you finished this only yesterday. Brilliant stuff. Thank you. I love this. I love that they look like they're having such a fabulous time. And you're going to frame it and you're going to put it in your kitchen. Thank you so much for sending in your images, because we really appreciate it, and it keeps us company and it starts to inspire everybody. Thank you very much. If you want to send in any more images, doesn't matter what you've been making today, send in your pictures, whether you've been scrapbooking, you've been card making, you've been sewing, send them to studio@hochanda.com or pop them onto Facebook. But thank you, ladies. Mwah. Right then, moving along. Now, cellophane bags. These are obviously really good for protecting things. I know a lot of people, and especially when they're at craft fairs, obviously they want to protect the cards that they've made. Will use them when they're making to sell. But even if you're at home, because another thing I would do, sometimes I have poly pockets to put my magnetic sheets in that have my dies on them. So this is another way that you could store your dies on your magnetic sheets. But yeah, or what a lot of people like to do, as you know, is a lot of crafters like to spend a day die cutting lots of different items, whether it be your floral pieces or, you know, whatever selection you've got. I know that the lovely Nikki from Heartfelt, she does that. She has a mass day of cutting all the different elements from the range, from the Heartfelt collection, and then she puts them into a little tray, but it's still the same thing in terms of if you want to separate what you've got in all the different colours. Now here you've got a £14 saving, is that right? It's just £9.99 then. That is better than half price. 200 bags in total. And all right, C4, which means then you'll be able to fit your A4 pieces in. Shall I get, I'm coming back. Yeah, so let's test this. I hope I don't, I hope it does work now. Yes, oh yes, Kate is just telling me they are self-sealing. So there's that little strip at the top. Hang on, this one is a little bit bent over. There we go. Yay, perfect. Actually, that's great because there is, let's hold it this way, quite a bit of room either side, so that there's nothing worse than you've got either your cardstock or the cards that you've made, and you're trying to squish it into the to the cellophane bag, and it's actually bending over the edges because it's too tight. So that's a good, yeah, it leaves room, doesn't it? Oh, and especially if you're matting and layering, Katie said, yep. And then at the top you can see there's that strip so you can seal it shut. Brilliant. Okay, we are over 20% of the stock gone. Very, very busy this hour. 14%, £14 saving. It's £9.99. It's getting late. It's getting late. 644031. Apologies again that I have to keep leaning forward. I've been saying this for years, but I keep avoiding wearing glasses. Anyway, right, we've got a big job lot of your decoupage papers. Now look at this saving. £61 off. How the heck are we doing this? Just £9.79. You're getting 72 sheets in total. This is a crazy saving here. Again, I'm just going to say, make sure you don't throw away the packaging because the packaging is just absolutely exquisite. And look, again, she's a beautiful topper. And then you can see, and you are getting 3, I'm just going to double check, yes, 3 sheets in each one. Look at that, that's beautiful. Sorry, Ben, I'm wrecking all the pack shots. Contents may vary, but you're going to get something like this. Beautiful vintage. They've got a lovely quality to them, haven't they? A lovely look. It's very demure and very elegant. Yes, Katie, in my ear, I will. Which one do I want to see? Oh, yes, Ben's already put one out for me. Oh, there's a set. One's on the floor. But this way you can see the size. Hang on a second. But you'll get 3 that size in each of your packets there. There you go. And that's just one of them. I'm liking, well, I like all the colourways. But we move on to some gorgeous soft pinks and lilacs here. At the front, I can actually pick them up. Look at that. Look at those colourways. Fabulous. And you've got there's some beautiful soft pinks. Look, I think they all tell a little story, actually, on these. You've got so many beautiful characters. Do you know what these would also be nice as? Not just for literally decoupage and covering beautiful boxes and stuff, but actually for inside boxes. You know how a lot of people like to put tissue paper in? Because you've got so many sheets here, to make a present, a gift, really, really special, use some of this. Because with that £61 saving, you've got nothing to lose, and people will think you're really treating them. Now, I am not surprised. We are 40% of the stock gone. As I said, it's extremely busy out there. Just £9.79 for all of these. Look, I can't even fit them all back now. That is glorious. Oh, I just love the packaging, don't you? I mean, even down to the back. Oh, hang on, what's this say? There's a lovely bit of writing on the back of these. Now, which one's best to pick up? Because on the back, it's just a little bit about, I think, the company and the designs. The beautiful, enchanting art of Santoro, excuse me, has been, I've got a frog in my throat, has been brought to life in elegant and sophisticated deco papers. Stunning. And then it tells you what sort of surfaces you can cover. Obviously, you'll know at home, wood, plastic, metal and glass. Absolutely stunning. Love these. Have we had a picture? Is it ready? Yes. Who's this from? Okay. Who's this from? Winter. Hello. Good evening, Winter. Oh, decoupage boxes. Oh, with these Santoro papers. Oh, gosh, you're on the ball sending these. Now, don't they look so elegant, so beautiful? I often say, you know, if you're making to sell, oh, and maybe, I wonder what you're going to put in there. I wonder if you're going to put maybe some beautiful truffles inside. Oh, gorgeous. They look so sophisticated. Thank you so much again for sending your pictures in. We love that. Okay, again, if you want these papers, you need to be quick at home. We are now over 70% of the stock gone. This could be our first sellout. Right then. Okay, now we've got lots of ribbon. I'm taking it this is for display purposes. Yes, it is. Our lovely little box. I was like, does it come with a box? I think it might be made. Oh, it's nice. A little finished sample. Oh, out of the... Oh, bless. Did Karen make them for us? Oh, so this is a lovely true red card. But have a little look. Don't they... Ribbon just finishes everything off, doesn't it? Right, let's go through the colours. We've got some fabulous... oh, you're getting 14 reels. We've got some fabulous yellow. I've been collecting a lot of ribbon, and I've ended up investing in, you know, Deflecto. They do the ribbon storage. That's good, by the way. So you've got some fabulous yellow. Really deep, rich navy. That's classy. White with the black little spots. I think they've all got spots. That's a running theme. We've got our orange. That's a nice, vivid orange. Ooh, that's a nice... Yeah, thank you, Katie. Caramel. That's a brilliant word. We've got the black with the white spots. Always very useful. A nice bright blue. Nice sort of royal blue going on here. And then we've got... I'd call that like a sage. A nice sage colour. I just make my colours up, Katie, so don't worry. You're getting them all anyway, so it doesn't matter. We've got, I'm going for azure again. Bottle green. Could we go racing green? What do we reckon? Racing green. Let's go milk chocolate. Why is food becoming a theme here? Yeah, we're hungry, we're hungry. This one, a beautiful teal. Then we've got white with some little diddy light blue spots. And then last but not least, oh, this is nice, black with pink spots. You've got a whole assortment, 14 reels. Do we happen to know how much is on each reel? Do we know? Okay, 10 millimetres wide. Okay, assorted length, that's all right. Again, just for $14.99. It's one of those, you know, things that you have in your stash that you're going to go to. This is the sort of thing you have in your stash, and then when you're trying to tone the cardstock that you've got, you go, ah, I have got the right colour. $14.99. What's the saving here? £22 saving. You have got less than half an hour remaining to get this gorgeous bundle of joy. 767345. Oh, we've had 2 sellouts. Here we go. First sellout is our vellum. Again, it's one that always proves really popular. So if you've got it in your basket, basically it's technically sold out, which means that, you know, if any do bounce back, we'll let you know. But for the moment, it's all allocated. Thank you, because you've got 100 sheets there. Really useful assorted colours. Yes, another technical sellout. Yes, we thought this one would go. This is your Santoro decoupage papers. Again, if you've got these in your baskets, do check out to make sure it's yours. Otherwise, it'll get kicked out of your basket and somebody else will snap it up, which we don't want. Next then, we've got some fabulous red cardstock. 100 sheets here. Isn't the red wonderful? Let's have a look. I thought so. We have got red to the core. I love double-sided cardstock. When I'm making my gift boxes, I love being, you know, I love it that you don't see the white, which is great. So it's all red to the core. What are we talking here? 270 GSM, which means it is really good for your construction work. I love gift boxes. And look, here we go, the box with the ribbon. I know Valentine's Day's just gone, but you still always need red card. I have actually started. I promised myself every year I would. I haven't before, but now I have started my Christmas cards. I thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you. In fact, I might post it on my Facebook page tomorrow. But yeah, because every year, so when we first launched, I was advised, not seriously, but not like, you must do this, but it was a suggestion that try your best to make a couple of Christmas cards every month from the start of the year. And I would try my best. I'd start in good earnest, and then we'd get through to the beginning of December, and I've like made 2. So I promised myself for this year, it's sort of making up for the... In fact, I think it's because I had my fingers burned because, yeah, I left my tax this year to the last minute. So I was like, OK, I'm not leaving Christmas cards as well. Tax, Christmas cards, tax, Christmas cards. Anyway, job lot of your beautiful red card through to the court. You're saving £7. It's £9.99. Item number is 750951. Lovely. Next then we've got gems and pearls. I like these because it suggests to you, obviously it's for your card making and all the other crafts that we do, but how about blinging up your mobile phone cover? You could do that. Why not? Katie's just said, I mean, yeah, you could, but I wouldn't do mine because it's a certain posh brand. She's like, fair enough. Anyway, you could at home. Yes, you can at home. OK, she would do it to another particular cover, covering that. OK, we're getting off the subject here. OK, you've got an assortment of sizes, designs and colours. You are getting 100 embellishments per pack. 3,000 embellishments in total. So you've got your pearls. Wow, these are really diddy, actually. OK, some more really diddy ones. Some are pearlescent. Some are like your sparkly gems. But you've got black, you've got pinks. You've got some that are clear so that you could make them your own colour with a alcohol marker. Some have got the AB effect, which you can see there. And an assortment of sizes. Really pretty. What's the saving? £5? Lovely. £9.99. Item number is 524342. 3,000 gemstones in total. 100 per pack. That's cool. 524342. Now, I love this collection of cardstock. Here's another one where we're going to a nightclub. Katie's again going, whoop, whoop, 21st of June. Love it. I'm going to go through these again. So we've got some that are the holographic with a really cool sheen. This is wonderful. It's got a little bit of a pink tint to it. You know, think mermaids and unicorns. When you see it, it's like in some lights it's bluey, and in some lights, yeah, it's got that pink tint. It's quite cool stuff. Yeah, even with the way the light hits it, it might go into a little bit of orange. Then we've got another lovely mirror card, and this one's got a nice little pattern to it. It really picks up the light, doesn't it? And let's move along again. This one has got almost like a, whoa, look at that. That's trippy. That's cool. Okay, if Katie was here, this is what she's just said in my ear, okay? This is Katie. Hey man, it's totally rad. Oh, I love it. She's like, it is. Yeah, it is, but you know. And then we've got some of this again, your lovely holographic. And then we go on to our block colours. Look at that rich purple. That's that certain chocolate colour. Yeah, we know, we know. My favourite ones are the purple ones. Oh, with the hazelnut in and the caramel. So good. Oh yeah, I haven't said the brand name though, but still other chocolates are available. Really nice, rich red. And then we've also got that bright, beautiful green. Yeah, lots of Christmassy colours here. Sorry, Ben, I'll leave this for you again. Started nice. Now, we have got, £30 saving. Brilliant stuff. It's £19.99. You've got 100 sheets in total. Look, they're again a really good weight here. 300 GSM. Fabulous for your gift boxes. 750844 is the item number. Okay, just while because I've got a little bit of a frog, so just to give me a breather, we're just going to tell you a little bit about becoming a Freedom member. Now, I've been a Freedom member since the very start, and it's been well worth it for me, but I won't tell you anymore. I'll let Leonie do the rest.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888 and join Hochanda Freedom today.
If you are just joining us, you've got just over 20 minutes to get all of these happy hour deals. Now, we've already had a couple of sellouts. Look, here we go. 20 minutes remaining to get all of these lovely goodies. Ah, right, Kate is just informing me that big job lot of decoupage papers, which sold out, literally 2 have bounced back. Don't let this slip through your fingers. It's amazing. You've got, what was it, 72 sheets in total. Okay, £61 saving. What a beautiful gift to give to somebody who's a crafter, even if, like, the designs don't float your boat. Although, how can they not, because they're beautiful. So we are super limited, £61 saving, which will be going back up in 20 minutes. It's only £9.79. 610450 is the item number. Right then, your magnetic sheets. As we established at the start of the show, they're single-sided, but again, what you can do is, obviously, it's for your die storage, but also you can chop up your die storage if you want, because they cut really easily with a knife. Now, I reckon, but please, answers on a postcard if you think I'm wrong, but if you've got those thick steel rule dies, I reckon you can cut some simple shapes out of these. Just a thought. Hey, and then you could make them fridge magnets. Just pop a bit of adhesive on the back and stick them on the fridge. You are getting 10 sheets in total, and if, like me, I have to keep rebuying magnetic storage because I keep buying more dies. Right, it's £9.99. £3 saving, although I really hope my other half isn't watching, because I definitely have not been buying any more crafty stuff. Definitely haven't. What he does is he literally, I mean, I've taken over a whole room. But he says the only space he has in the house now is the downstairs loo, because I've, like, taken over everything else. And yeah, Marcus just went, and that's outside. He has to take a bucket to flush. No, I'm only joking. But literally, what he does is if my craft room door is slightly open, he'll sort of look in. Just close the door. Yeah. I think it's tidy. He apparently thinks it. No, it's not. But anyway, I digress. If you've been buying, like I definitely haven't, and you need more storage sheets, you've got 10 in total, 500 microns, so it's a nice thickness. Your item number is 933686. Next then, Ben's put it all back together really nicely for me, which I'm now going to destroy again. But we're nearly the end of the show. Okay, you've got a beautiful set of really quite bright, vivid assortment of cardstock. It's 235 GSM. You're going to get sheets that are like your fabulous bright yellow. That is nice and bright. We've got our chocolatey colour. There's almost like a purple tint to the chocolate. Do you see what I mean? I don't know. But I'm still going with 80% cocoa. We've got that beautiful bright orange. Royal purple. A nice lilac set. This one is a really bright blue. We've got a little bit of your peachy colour. That's really sweet. I like that. What else? Go into a bit of a pink. Hang on. We've got more. This one I'm going to call a maroon colour. Do you see, look, again, you can see the swirl on there. That's how they get it to look really nice. Our fabulous floor managers. Wait. We've got some greens. Lovely bottle greens. Yeah, Katie's just said they'll be really good for your matting and your layering, and especially if you want... Actually, I think a lot of these are nice Easter colours because they're quite bright and fun. Lovely, so you've got that assortment there. 235 GSM, 100 sheets in total. Look at that, £16 off. Again, I do urge you to check out your baskets. You've got just over 15 minutes to get it at this price of £9.99. 100 sheets. Item number is 904455. Next then, we've got envelopes. Okay, now I'm being told we've got big queues on the phones. Your fastest way to order is online at hochanda.com, because I think everybody's realising they're running out of time. And so actually, I would like to get something like this for this price. 5 by 5 inches are your envelopes, 115 GSM, and you've got 200 envelopes in total. They're going to come to you in 4 packs of 50 sheets. It is £9.99. Item number is 538966. Yeah, Katie's saying to me, these are great just to have stashed away, just as a real staple, you know, your essentials. Okay. Yes, hello, Helena. Good evening to you. What? Look at this card. Oh, it's so stunning. Is this a wedding card, a prom card? It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that dress. And I love your colourways there. That's so elegant, so sophisticated. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Helena, for taking the time, because I know it's, you know, getting on a little bit at night. So thank you for everybody so far who sent in their pictures. Love it. And it's lovely to see everybody's different styles and what they've been making. It's good. It's a good community here. Moving on then, look at all this. This is so much. And look at that saving, a £42 saving. Wow. For £14.99, this is so much that you're getting. Again, contents may vary, but this is pretty much a good idea of, you know, it's not going to vary so much that you're like, you know. You're getting some decoupage papers. There's 3 sheets in each of those lovely Santoro papers. You've got some twine. Nice. Then you've got washi tapes, little assortment here, and a nice little ribbon that's got it's almost like a daisy effect. Then we move on to some organza ribbon. Yeah, a nice tan. Oh, yeah, tan. I'll go with tan. Golden. Yeah. No, that's beautiful. I was thinking champagne, but it's a bit deep for champagne. Champagne for everyone, Marcus says. This one, that's that nice sort of primrose feel of your organza. Deep, rich purple. Yeah, Kate is just saying that these are it's all such a nice spring feeling collection. Beautiful ribbon here with a bit of a gold edge. Still going. More of your ribbons and more here. They're lovely little spools, these, of your ribbon. Marvellous. Got this one. And then we go on to some more washi tapes. Nice tan colours. Now, again, I'm not going to pick it up but you've got your lovely spring, vibrant, rich cardstock there. An assortment of beautiful gems, which I believe they are adhesive. Flowers. We've got gems and pearls. Some AB gemstones that you could change the colour of. Look how that hits the light. And these ones you can change the colour with your alcohol markers. And we've got, I'll come to this one, some really cute little pegs. I don't know why, I just find these adorable. Oh, that's nice. Katie's just said they're nice for little sewing projects as well. Why not? You stay. Some epoxy brads. Not poxy brads, epoxy brads. Buttons. Again, they're just nice finishing touches. Loads of gemstones and pearls. Again, an assortment of colours. There you are. Some eyelets, different colours, different sizes, but they're quite good fun. Next to it, you've got little rosettes. Another little finish off. And I love this. This is cool. You could get your alcohol markers on this and change the colour. It's just so unusual. It's really cool. A bit of what do you call it? Not raffia. Thank you, it was raffia. Yeah, and a bit of twine. And we've got some kiss cut elements in this. Right, we are over 40% of the stock gone on this collection. These are kiss cut elements, so they just pop out. It's got a little bit of a vintage feel, especially when we get to the back with our lovely vintage photos. You've even got, if I can turn this back, you've got an alphabet. Yep. And then last but not least, you got to finish off with googly eyes. Googly eyes, which you think you don't need them, and then at one point you'll find something that's just perfect for them, and then and then Katie says you'll get upset. I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, obsessed. Oh, all right, we're sticking googly eyes on everything. Yeah, fair enough. Yes, I was just looking at what it had on the back there. Oh, and there's some cardstock, gold and silver. Great for your matting and layering. At a, £42 saving. Time is running out. You've got 10 minutes to go for you to check out your baskets. It's just $14.99. Item number is 709876. What do we do now? Here we go. Oh, okay, gold pearlescent card, which you haven't yet seen yet, I don't think. Okay, you found it. It's just we haven't got any in this studio. You have found it, and it's £30 off. It's $9.99, 240 GSM, 100 sheets in total. 371479 is your item number. Then we have got our C4 cellophane bags. Once more, it's really great for protecting your artwork. You can pop your magnetic sheets with your dies on in here to protect them. It's slightly bigger than your A4. That means that if you're putting something that you absolutely adored that you've made in here, you're not going to get the dog ears, because that's upsetting, isn't it, when things get tatty around the edges. Don't like that. If you make to sell, and eventually we'll get to be going to our craft fairs, then again your artwork, you can keep this nice and safe. A £14 saving, it's $9.99. Item number is 644031. Then we've got ribbons. Should we go? And I think we were saying Karen did this. Lovely little box, and then put some ribbon around it, because we have got the red cardstock. Oh yes, Katie's given me an update. Okay, those decoupage papers that had that massive saving, just one has bounced back. If you attempted, pop it in your basket, check out now. So we'll just pop it at the bottom of the screen. And remember, less than 10 minutes, you've got to be quick now. For your ribbon, you've got the teal. Oh, we're starting from the bottom. Oh, we're just looking at a little tower. I like that. Tower of ribbons. Right, you've got your teal with the white spots. Lovely chocolate with the white spots. Green with the white spots. Azure with white. I just like making the names up. Sage with the white. Royal blue. With the white is getting a bit tedious, so don't worry. Well, no, this is still black with the white. Caramel with the white. Orange with the white. White with the black. Oh, blue with the white, or navy with the white. Yellow with the white. I feel like this could be quite hypnotic. Go to sleep. White with the blue. I'm switching it up now. Black with the pink. It's too late. Right, it's too late for me anyway. $14.99. You've got a £22 saving. 767345 is your item number. Then we've got our beautiful red cardstock, which we did tear a piece. It is red to the core, double-sided. This makes me very happy. It's a really good weight of cardstock at 270 GSM, fabulous for your construction and of course your matting and your layering. £7 saving, just £9.99, and your item number is 750951. Then we move on to our massive set of gems and pearls. Did we say we get 3,000 in total? Each packet has 100 in, and look at all these colours. We've got some soft colours, some bright colours. We've got an assortment of different sizes. You've got some AB in there, so you can see how that catches the light. Some smaller little gemstones, all sorts of different colours. Just £9.99 with a £5 saving. Ignore that choose from. You're not choosing from on the screen there. You're getting absolutely everything. 524, 342, and last but not least, should we go through these colours again? Mirror card collection. You are getting some beautiful red. I love that red. Then next up, we've got the purple. That's that lovely rich purple, isn't it? Yeah, deep purple. Are we talking about... Oh, I didn't get that for a split second. Lads band, he's saying. Some holographic with the spots on. Nice. Are you going to do it again, are you, Katie? Totally red, man. Love that. So funny. And this has got a really nice sort of texture to it. It's lovely. Yeah, fireworks, Katie's saying. I really like this one. Hang on a second. That's cool, isn't it? That's like a puzzle. Do you know what I mean? When you're looking at it, you can see different things. Then you've got that sort of pinks and blues in here, and last but not least, we've got the wonderful Christmas greens. Now, £30 saving. It's just $19.99. If you put anything in your basket now and honour the price, check out, we will honour the price. Thank you so much for keeping me company. So appreciate all of your pictures that you've sent in. I will see you on Friday.